My first name's Paris, Paris, last name Jackson, Jackson. I am the owner of Selfie Land, which is the first selfie studio in Fresno. I got the idea to start this business in Houston. Actually, I visited their selfie museum. I went in there, looked around, I was like, this is super cool. And I was like, I probably can do this myself, thinking it was gonna be just something easy, like, oh, I could just put some decorations on the wall. Totally not the case. It takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. Like I said, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears have been put into this business, a lot of nights that turn into days. So we just wanted to have a place where people can come, create content, business owners could come, sell their products, shoot footage for their products and stuff like that. So yeah, so the possibilities are endless. You can come in here, and if you're a content creator, shoot content. If you're a business owner, you can shoot content for your business. You can shoot music videos, host birthday parties. We're even offering this space for people who want to host any type of event, so a venue that they can come and host events and stuff like that. So I was born and raised in Fresno, California, Fresno native. When I thought of the idea, I could have went to a bigger city. I was living in Houston at the time. I could have, opened one in Houston, but I said, why not Fresno? There's so much untapped talent in Fresno, so many people who are creative, but they don't have the space to be creative. I want people to come in here, be inspired. I want people to come in here and, let loose, have fun. You can come for date night, girls night, guys night out. There's something for everybody. You know what, we actually just hired 12 ambassadors. They are big on Facebook, some of them are big on TikTok, some of them are big on IG. We have professions from makeup artists to our junior ambassadors, who are 2 kids who like to do videos pertaining to, opening presents and playing with toys and stuff like that. So we have a large range of people that, can relate to anybody. This is my first business that I've owned myself. My mom was a hairstylist, so she owned salons. So I was raised around entrepreneurs. I always knew since I was little that I didn't want to work for anybody. I just didn't know what my niche was. When I went to FITM, which is a fashion design school, I specialized in merchandise marketing. So after I graduated, I was really into floor sets and merchandising and styling and things like that. So it wasn't until later on in life where I kind of put all that together and decided to open this business. And I'm all about, I know you mentioned, what could, things could go wrong in business or being nervous. I'm all about, having confidence. And my biggest thing I always tell everybody is thoughts become things. A lot of people, they sit around, they talk about what they want, they talk about what they wish for, what they dream for, but they don't put the action in it. And I want to be that inspiration that I'm a Fresno native. I was, born and raised on the west side of Fresno. So even through that, you can come and actually be a business owner at River Park. So I would say mentally, physically, it's a lot to, put in, because I feel like money can go and come, but, just being able to be mentally strong when things don't look as great. Throughout this experience, I've had 3 deaths in the family and still maintain to do our soft opening June 24th. So that just goes to show you that even through all that, I've had so much support from my family, from my boyfriend, that, they want this to work just as bad as I do. So, you know what, it is just myself. We did hire brand ambassadors, but they're not working for like a fee or anything. They're basically working to, help with their content and be able to shoot here for free 2 hours a week. So, which it kind of helps each other, because a lot of people who, the ones I do have ambassadors, they have their own businesses. I have an ambassador that does teeth whitening. I have an ambassador that's really big in like the community and nonprofits. I have an ambassador that's a makeup artist. So it's helping them and helping me at the same time. It's all about unity and community. So that's what I'm really big on, especially being from Fresno. I want to be a part of those conversations of the movers and shakers, and just standing out from the crowd and trying something new. You're creating a job, pretty much. I'm like, I don't want to work for anybody, but it's like you're working, like even on my phone, I'm on my phone up until like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, answering emails, responding, reposting my ambassador's content, interacting with my audience. But that's all a part of growing a business. I knew what I was getting into when I first started it. I knew it wasn't going to be hard. Like I said, I was raised around entrepreneurs, so I seen the hustle. My mom used to give me flyers to pass out when I was like 9, like, go give them a flyer, go get this. And like at the time I was embarrassed and mortified, like, I don't want to do this, but it built character in me. It built, you know, perseverance that, you know, if you want something, you work for it. You know, don't just half do it all the way. So I have, it's about 16 rooms, but there's over 20 backdrops. Some rooms have different walls in each room, so you can take pictures. That's going to be a different background. I chose the rooms that I chose. I have like a Chinese theme room. We have a Chinatown here. You know, everyone loves Chinese takeout. We have a flower room. So, you know, content creators who are maybe like gym enthusiasts or, you know, people who are into like nature, things like that can film there. We have a cloud room with a swing, which is everyone's favorite, which are super good for like boomerangs. So the rooms that I chose, I wanted to kind of, connect them to the different variations on like the Instagram app, like, you know, boomerangs and doing reels and stuff like that. We also have like a card room. Who doesn't love Vegas? We have a pink Barbie room. All the girls love that. All the little girls, older women love the pink room. We have a retro room that has like all records and different album covers, which a lot of musicians and music enthusiasts loves. We also have a butterfly room, which is like a fun, pretty room. We have a 2000 room, which is like everyone's favorite because it gives that like throwback look of like the old Q Studios pictures. We also have a money room, which is another good one for boomerangs. They can throw it up, you know, play with it and stuff like that while they're doing their content. We also have a Tiffany's room, which is it has like Audrey Hepburn. It's a little more cleaner if you want like just a pretty picture. To represent the Central Valley, obviously farmers, we have a rodeo room that has real hay, a cowboy hat, rope. We have a hip hop room. So we have rooms for everybody, and we'll be changing the rooms every like month and a half just to kind of see like what's a hit or miss. So there's always going to be new changing things here. So you can always look forward to something new here. I have a lot of ideas. Like I say, this is phase one. I'm a woman of faith, so I feel like wherever God wants me to go, wherever He wants me to take it, that's where I'm going to go. We have ideas as far as like starting a franchise in different cities. I feel like I want to focus on small cities because there's so many families here and people who, you know, want to do things like this, but they can't, or it's too far, or, you know, they don't have the means to do it. We're priced pretty moderately compared to the bigger cities. It's $25 for an adult, $15 for children 12 and under, and then 3 and under is free with a paid adult. So definitely reasonable, definitely something that you can bring the whole family without, you know, breaking the pocket. And I feel like being from Fresno, it's like I kind of have like the handbook of like, okay, well, I was here and I wanted something like this. And I remember how happy I'd be if my parents were like, we're going to LA. It was like the funnest thing because it's like, we're going to the mall, we're going to go to the garment district, we're going to go to a cool restaurant. And it's like you come back here and it's like, there's really nothing here. I feel like River Park has done a really, really good job of like having restaurants that are like in bigger cities and just having more options for people instead of just like the regular stuff. So when people walk in, I check them in, greet them. So the first thing you're gonna get is a selfie light. So the selfie light, it has a battery charger, so it's portable. You can take it anywhere. And then you'll get a Bluetooth clicker, which I said that you connect it to your Bluetooth, and then it's hands-free. You mount your phone on there. And then you just go and have fun. You have a whole hour that comes with the general admission. So a whole hour for $25. I mean, you really can't beat it. For people who do want to bring professional cameras, there is a $50 fee plus general admission for each person that is taking the picture. So like I said, it's still reasonable. I mean, I don't know a place that you can come and take pictures for $25, $50 fee. So we're very mindful as far as keeping it reasonable for everybody. So we're gonna be starting doing birthday parties. Birthday parties start at $250 an hour and then only $100 after each hour after that. And that's gonna be the same for video shoots and private sessions as well. It's $250 for the first hour and then every hour after that it's $100. So still very, very, very good price if you compare it to other cities or even other venues here. My top 3 rooms, number 1, I would say the 2000 room because that literally, when I was designing it, I was like, I want it to look like my bedroom. Like every time I pass by there, it's kind of like a reminder like of how far I've come. Like, you know, used to be in a room listening to NSYNC and Selena and dancing, and now you have a place where people actually are enjoying the same type of like background and scene that was in your room. Another one of my favorites, I would have to say the pink room, the Barbie room, just because what little girl was not a Barbie fanatic back in the day? I feel like I probably would have a couple Barbies if I wasn't gonna be looked at funny, but I always just love, you know, Barbies and dressing up and pink and stuff like that. And I would probably say my third one, I'd probably say the money room. I love the feel of it. It's like you can go from like gangsta or just kind of be cute with it, but you can throw the money. I love things that, props and stuff like that. And everyone loves the money room because you can throw it, you can count it, and it looks real, so. If you get a private session, then no one else is going to be booked during that time slot. So if you are interested in a private session, that time slot, no one else will be in there. Now, if you wanted to just come in with your own camera phone and maybe like shoot some TikToks and stuff like that, I would suggest coming in the beginning of the week, like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, because it's less crowded. But the weekends and stuff are, get busy. So if you want that privacy, I would just plan accordingly. So we're located in River Park across from European Wax underneath the parking structure. It's super easy to find. If you want to find more, if you get lost, you need more information, we are on Google search. And it actually gives like a 360 show to show exactly where we are. If people want to learn more information, we are on Instagram at Selfie Land Fresno. We're also on Facebook at Selfie Land Fresno. You can email us if you have questions as far as like, different prices or larger groups at info@myselfieland.com.